and welcome to my second video regarding my Rise of Nations journey, I would say. So it's been a long time, it's been about 2 to 3 days ever since I did my last video, and there's really good reasons for that. First being of that I am really had a really rough couple of days at work. There were some big things happening there that required my attention. Therefore, while I was managing to play a little bit of Rise of Kingdoms, unfortunately I did not have enough time to actually make the videos. So what's been going on ever since I started my new server? Well, unfortunately not really that good news. Starting with the basics, my alliance. You might ask, well, these are the lots of guys that you are actually going to the new server with, and the answer is no, it is not. Actually, the main alliance that I was actually kicked me out today, just a little bit before I came home, and the reason for that was that the power was a little bit too low. Of course, I don't really blame them too much as I am a little bit upset about it. I don't really blame them too much because, well, I wasn't getting it done. If you see, like at the main, I cannot go to the main alliance right now because I don't have any way to access them. But, or maybe I do. Let's see if I have like, maybe, what are the chances of me having? Yeah, I believe I do. Anyway, this is like the main alliance that we have. It's called DL Jump, and we're gonna jump there. We're gonna jump to a new server in a couple of days. But if you see the members right now, they're basically, well, the big part of them are actually pretty big in power. And then there was me. Right now I'm 60k in power, but again, nowhere near these guys. And that's not like the worst part. Like basically everyone has surpassed me so far, and I'm gonna make my best to actually reach them. But yeah, when they actually kicked me out, I was only 40k power, and I do realize why they did what they did. At the end of the day, I was looking like that guy who's actually inactive too much. And while I've been with these guys for about 2 weeks, I would say, even in my old kingdom, which was basically my first experience in Rise of Kingdoms, the truth is that they don't really know me that well. They don't know, like, even though I kind of low-key warned them, I believe let's see. Well, I don't have the chats here, but I told them, like, just give me time to reach mid-game, man. I know for sure that I can get big enough. Anyway, they just decided to move me to a smaller alliance, and to be honest, I accept that. It would be like fairly unfair if somehow they remove like a bigger member just to accommodate me. And I'm hoping that whenever it is that we jump to a new alliance, I can be a little bit more ready about joining the main alliance again. I hope I claim my spot once we get there. Will it happen? I don't know that yet, but I'm hoping it does. Anyway, let me just see for a moment what goals I have. Like, I always want to claim that 100 gems per day. It's crucial for me because I invested into my VIP points. That's why I really want to make sure that I get my 100 gems every single day. Plus my golden key, but to be honest, I like the idea of the gems more than anything else. Anyway, I gotta gather wood, stone, and I cannot do the help your allies 20 times because I only have, one ally right now in my current alliance, but I can use a couple of boosts even though I don't like the idea of it. So, first of all, I believe it was wood and stone, and I had to gather like 10,000 of it. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna split into 2 marches. We're gonna find one here, and we're gonna find one here, and I'm gonna send both of them. Anyway, as I was saying, like, I'm more like a fan of the VIP points, where I would like to spend my gems at the beginning of the game. I believe that getting like VIP 6 or 7 is crucial. Like, you get training speed, which is like the most important feature, I would say, in the game for me. when it comes to growing power. You have hospital capacity just in case you get in wars. And while in the previous kingdom that I played for a couple of weeks, well, one or two, we actually were part of the biggest alliance. Therefore, I wasn't really getting attacked that much. I don't know how things are going to go in the new server, so I would like to make sure that, well, we have the training speed. Anyway, we have building speed and we have research speed. All of this really important. So, in my personal opinion, reaching VIP 7 is like the first goal of the game. I'm sorry. After that, I would say that the next point to go for is level 12, and after that, of course, there's many levels. I believe we have like 18 VIP points from what I've learned this game, and yeah, it's from what I've seen, even like the biggest of streamers that they have been in the game for like, I would say, years, they still don't have like VIP 18. So very few of them have the VIP 18. I would say maybe the whales of the game, but definitely not like random normal players. So I'm not hoping that I'm gonna get there anytime soon, like a year or something like that. I know that it's gonna be a long journey, and I hope I make it one day. But at least I want to give myself like the a certain boost. Like the reason I was saying about, I believe, level 12, if I remember correctly, well, it's this one. You get the golden keys. You get a golden key every day, I believe, and it's level 14 that you get a little bit more. Yep, you get the legendary commander sculptures. Let's see. Yeah, they jump up to 3, that's why. But anyway, enough said for the VIP points. Now, going into like, what am I trying to do about it? Well, what am I trying to do about my, I would say, about my current situation right now. And okay, so I have a building. Give me just a moment, guys. Let's see what should I upgrade. What can I even upgrade, to be honest? Okay, I found something. What I should actually upgrade right now is my barracks and, well, my farms. They should be like the most important ones in my opinion. But okay, so the only reason I'm buying this is because I want to complete my task. Again, I would love to get a little bit more of these, but unfortunately I don't have enough resources right now. It's been a rough couple of days. I barely had time for Rise of Kingdoms. I try my best to keep active, and the thing about starting a new game is that the troop trainings, like, you gotta log in like every 1 hour or every half an hour, and yeah, that really kills the buzz, because during the time that I'm working, I don't really have like the ability to log in that frequently. I can log in maybe once or twice per day, and that again is too much for someone who is working and is wasting his time playing, well, games, I would say. But yeah, I can log in as much as 2 times during my working time, and the moment that the troops reach a certain point, I would say, where I have to log in every 3 hours or 4 hours in order to train my troops, then I believe that's gonna be like the sweet spot for me. So what are we gonna do about it? Right now, all I can do is just, well, train. I can train. I will try my best to reach my 100k by the end of the week. I hope I make it. It really shouldn't be like that difficult of a task if I gain about 20k per day. And then we gotta see at what time we are gonna jump, which is really important. I believe I'm gonna get notified for sure by my current alliance, and I'm hoping we can get some more members here. Like, maybe if you can get about 10 or 15 members, then I can actually even gain advantages from my research and everything. But yeah, I believe that I'm gonna get notified once we reach the new kingdom, and I hope that there I can actually claim like a better spot. So yeah, that's pretty much, I would say, like the situation right now. And I'm just getting to some random gaming. I would say what I'm trying to do right now is trying to get my 100 gems, and after that I'm gonna make sure that friend of the kingdom. Okay. And after that, I'm gonna make sure that I waste all my action points. It is really necessary to waste all your action points when it comes to using them. Like, they're so necessary in order to upgrade your commander. I would say like they're just you just gotta use all of them. As you see, my son Su has actually reached the max level, and I didn't even know about it. Damn, is he like level? Yeah, he's level 12 right now. Go figure, like, just go figure. Again, maybe I'm upgrading wrong right now because I don't really know what to do with this guy, but if I'm building it wrong and I'm gonna research it a little bit later, then I'm just gonna like reset it. But he's supposed to be like a war commander, so I'm not really going for the gathering and everything. I'm trying to go for the war part. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but I'm gonna check that out a little bit later. But yeah, that's pretty much my situation right now. I'm trying to get my trying to find my villages, and most importantly my caves. Of course, I'm only scouting only those who have the high treasure level, because from one interesting fact that I actually found while looking at Rise of Kingdoms information from a certain YouTuber, I believe he was called like Free to Play Guy, something like that. I don't recall him, but he was like a really great YouTuber, and the video I saw about him actually explained quite a lot about the game. But apparently every single time that the new server starts, you only have like a certain number of caves will give you a good reward, and after that is gonna go back to like normal small rewards. So while you're within that number, you just gotta focus on the high and then medium caves, and then just go with the rest if you want to. But of course we're gonna jump, so I don't really have the ability to or the luxury to do all of them. So I'm gonna do my best to do all the high levels and the medium levels, and once we jump and we reach the new kingdom, then I'm gonna refocus on doing my highs and then my mediums and then my lows, basically taking my time with all of them. For now, whenever they're medium or high, I'm doing them both. I'm only not doing the low treasure level ones, and that is what I'm doing right now with them. I hope that the information was right, because I've seen quite a little bit of I'd say theories about Rise of Kingdoms in different stuff, especially when it comes to like the tavern. They say stuff like if you have like 500 keys or 201 keys, I believe that was the correct number, you are bound to get these certain rewards, and I don't actually believe that that's the case. In my personal opinion, they're just RNG. Like the way this thing works, it's just RNG. That means random number generator. So whenever you have 1 key, 100 keys, 1000 keys, your chances at getting certain rewards are, I would say, about the same for every particular opening. Now, of course, if you open 200 times, then maybe you have like a higher chance to drop one of them, but I don't believe that the average of the drop rate is increased. So yeah, right now I made sure today to actually build all my barracks. Like we have level 7, we have level 7, I believe this one is gonna be level 6, and I gotta upgrade this one just but the rest are level 7 and they're really ready to go. The reason why I want the highest level, of course, as you guessed by now by what I have said, is that I want to log in as few as possible in order to train my troops, and that's the only way that I can actually keep up with the big guys until we reach the mid game. The mid game basically for me is the part where you just gotta log in every 4 hours or 5 hours to train your troops, maybe even more. That would make it more manageable for me to grow in power, while I can still like spend my action points in the morning, and I can I just knew I should not have eaten before I did my my video, but yeah. As I was saying, when it comes to my action points, I'm using them in the morning and after I come home from work. Even during my lunch break, I have time to just exhaust a little bit of the action points, but the bar is almost never full whenever I join. Besides the last few days, I would say, where, like I said, I've been like hella busy. But it's getting better. Like we had this big event at work, but it's now over, and I have more time in my hands. Like I was working just way too much. about 14 to 16 hours a day, like going at work at 6 a.m. and coming home at like 8:30 in the evening. So you can basically just take a guess at how much I was working. That's why I didn't really have the luxury to play that much Rise of Kingdoms, but that's not like the normal thing. I usually work about 8 to 9 hours, and that's about it. So it just happened to be like really bad luck that I started my new kingdom for the second time, basically. I started my new kingdom during a period where we were actually extra busy at my work. But yeah, so I'm just gonna wait this to do, and let's see if I actually manage to gather my I believe that if I recall by now, I should get my yeah. I should be able to get these two, and then I should have like, if I'm at 85, I need one more. So I cannot do the help each other for sure. I cannot do this one because I only have one ally, but I can use the food growth, wood growth, gathering enhancement, and stone growth. Now let's see. I'm currently missing wood, so let's just go with the wood growth. I have 4. I'm gonna use one. Sucks that I had to do it, but you know how things are. Some things just need to be done. Now, if I recall my marches, and I'm gonna do that in just a moment. Let's see. I'm gonna recall my marches just because I want to make sure I get these gems, whatever. There's like certain times when you actually believe that you can do stuff later, but you know, life happens, so I don't want to lose my chance of getting my 100 gems today. I already got my free gems, plus I wasted 200 of my own in here, so for today I would say that I'm pretty good. Let's see, I just want to read this one. VIP can grant governors powerful exclusive buffs, which are basically these ones, and all governors will receive VIP points every day they log in. I got mine. The more days you log in, the more VIP points you will earn. That's only normal. Like, you just gotta promote that activity in the game, so that's just the way VIP points have always worked. Anyway, my gems and my golden keys are here, so let's just go here, waste my keys. I already got my gems. I have enough gems to spend tomorrow as well, but let's see. I would say nothing really that good, but let's see. So I can upgrade Sargon. Alright. Earned your spot, I guess. Yeah.
Congratulations, Governor. This each skill
I don't even
that
know
you
how
can
that
use
thing's
this
done.
to decide which
So
skill
basically if
can
I
be
go
upgraded
here,
and which cannot.
okay, but like how do I even choose which one is who? Like supposing I want this one. So this is like number 1 skill, this is the number 2 skill, this is number 3 skill. Alright. I guess I'm gonna take a look at it. Let's see, what does she have. Deals direct damage to the target. This is basically for fighting, but I'm more interested in her gathering speed rather than her fighting speed. So it's gonna be like these two so far, and troops led by this commander gain 2% increased troop capacity but lose 2% attack. Yeah, I believe that I'm gonna like upgrade these two skills first if possible. Of course, this one I cannot stop it from being upgraded, but I can stop this one, and then I can go with the rest, I guess. Now, one interesting, I would say, piece of information that I got while looking at Cheese Girl Gaming, which I would say is one of my favorite streamers at this game, is that you. Where was I? I'm sorry. Just a moment. Is that you can upgrade up to 2 commanders per year as a free-to-play player. Well, you can. It's not like you're being limited by the game in sense of you cannot do it, but you cannot do more. But it's like a calculation of how much you can actually do. And he said that you can, at max, you can expect to do 2 commanders if you are really active. Now I don't know how active I am, but I believe that I'm enough to get at least 2 commanders this year maxed out. But yeah, I would say that's pretty much my situation right now. I'm still growing, and I'm hoping that I can reach my goal and my power as I like to. And once we go to a new server, it's gonna be a real fight from there on out. I hope that I'm ready for it. I really do hope that we're like one of the strongest alliances. That once we get there, if we are at least in the top five, I would say we are in a really good spot to make some good deals, have some good allies, and not actually fuck up right from the start. But of course, we're not gonna be like the only jumpers in there. I believe that there's gonna be like much more, so we gotta keep our eyes open and be prepared to be at our strongest. Again, I apologize to the fact that I have not been able to be at my strongest, but I'm gonna do my best in order to reach that. Anyway, guys, I believe that's like a brief presentation of whatever is going on with me. I haven't quit Rise of Kingdoms. I just started it, in fact, and I'm not gonna quit anytime soon unless something unexpected happens. But I believe that I'm in here for a long journey, as is every player who has ever played these types of games. One thing I love about Rise of Kingdoms is that you don't really seem to have that much enemies in here. Like, they all focus on different stuff and don't really attack your city that much. Again, maybe I was like in a good kingdom and I did a big mistake by leaving it because I haven't logged in there for like about 4 to 5 days, but that seemed the case. I would say, like, yeah, we had our wars. To anyone who remembers my previous videos, which I don't even know why I deleted them, we actually did have our war and we were really close to winning it, but then the first rank alliance jumped to the enemy's aid, therefore we signed a truce. And then we just decided to jump because, well, my allies weren't really that happy with the way our kingdom was being, let's say, handled by the first alliance, and we were not being given that much room to grow. Therefore, we just decided that we were going to skip that kingdom for a new one. And I don't know how things are going to go there, like I said, but I'm really hoping for the best because I'm in it for a long run, and I would rather have a quiet, a rather quiet uh, journey until I reach like a certain point where I can fight freely. Anyway, guys, thank you for stopping by and watching my video. I hope you enjoyed everything. I'm hoping to like I would say discussions and opinions and even tips when it comes to like how good or bad I'm doing my video and what I can do to improve myself or my gaming for the matter. But yeah, thank you to anyone who stops by. I would actually like it if you were to subscribe and maybe comment just like me or something like that, so I know that I'm not doing these videos for nothing. Like viewership is always, I would say, appreciated. And but yeah, like even if you don't do that, it's still like it was really fun recording this for you guys. And I'm gonna record it tomorrow, so that means that whatever video you're watching, it's like the update of the previous day. That's the way I do it, just to make sure that I always will have a video uploaded. And I'm gonna try my best to keep up by this rule. So I already uploaded my video today a little bit before. I believe it's called my day one in the new kingdom, and this is just like the update of it, of the first one. But it's coming out tomorrow for you, which is gonna be, I believe, 13 June. Is it like June or May right now? Like, am I an idiot? Yeah, it's gonna be like 13 June 2023. Alright, everyone, with this I believe that I'm gonna like conclude my video today. Goodbye and have a good one.